すみっこすみっこすみっこ暮らし
Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you aren't. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own mesh for The Sims 4. I'm going to be using these programs on the screen. Of course, you're going to need The Sims 4. You're going to need Blender 2.78 and Blender 2.70, which comes with Sims 4 Studio. You're going to need Sims 4 Studio, and I'm going to be using Marvelous Designer. So first, I'm going to go ahead and create my mesh in Marvelous Designer. I tried to record it, but the screen kept glitching back and forth. It was really annoying, and it could probably make somebody sick. So I just went ahead and showed screenshots of the progress and whatever. So after that, you're going to go ahead and open Sims 4 Studio and get you a nude mesh. It's already inside Sims 4 Studio. You just export it, and then you're going to export a mesh that's similar to something of what you created. I made sure to name the meshes exactly what they're for, so it could be easier to find in Blender, and you should do the same thing if you're following my video. So I'm going to open Blender 2.78, the new mesh inside of that Blender, and I'm going to go ahead and import my Marvelous Designer mesh, the turtleneck, and now I'm going to go ahead and add UV0 and UV1 to the turtleneck mesh. You go under this little tool and just click the plus sign to add another one, and you just type this in there. Next, you're going to append your example mesh. So you're going to go to File, click Append, and then click on your example mesh. And if there's more than one number, you need to get all the numbers because you're going to join them together. So just select all of them if you have more than one number, and then go over here to edit and click join. And just because I don't want to get confused, I'm going to rename all of them. So you're going to name your nude one nude, and you're going to name your example one example, and I'm going to leave my turtleneck one as turtleneck. Makes sense. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know what bone is, but I just delete it. So now I'm going to make the example mesh invisible and focus on the turtleneck. So I'm going to go to UV1 on under the turtleneck, and I'm going to close all these holes because they do not look good in game, and some of the body is deleted, like under the shirt. So you need to close all the holes, and this is really easy. So you need to find this little icon at the bottom and click the second one, and then you're going to go over here and select, I don't know how to explain it, but where the holes are, you need to get both sides, and then you're going to go and click extrude region, and then you're going to push the escape button, and then you're going to click merge at center, and that's what it's going to look like. And you're going to do the same for the other arm, and then where the stomach is and the neck. Alright, so now we're going to do a data transfer, which means your example mesh needs to be visible. So go ahead and make it visible if it's not anymore. So now I'm going to click on the turtleneck, and then I'm going to click on the screwdriver, click add modifier, and data transfer. You're going to click the eyedrop tool and click the example. You're going to click face corner UV1 and UV1 on both of them. And then you're going to apply that. And to make sure I did it right, I go to edit mode and make sure I'm on UV1 under my shirt, and it should look weird. So now I'm going to go into edit mode again, and I'm going to go to UV0 this time, and I'm going to select the shirt, and I'm going to drag it out of the box using the translate tool. And then, so now it's time to focus on the nude mesh, finally. So basically this part, you're going to be deleting these little faces that you cannot see. So if you ever have, like, if you are making like a t-shirt, you need to be very careful because if you see any yellow when you tilt the screen and look around, then you're going to have like a missing part of the sim. Is going to be like invisible. Like let's say you accidentally delete some of the stomach, it's going to be like an empty hole in the sim's stomach, like even in game. So you need to be really careful. But I honestly don't need to be careful because I made like a turtleneck and long sleeves. So the only thing I need to be careful of is the little lines under the shirt right there. If they're not yellow, then you're good, and if the hands are not yellow, then you're good. So yeah, just be careful of that if you're making a t-shirt or a tank top or anything that has a lot of skin, and you're just gonna go ahead and delete them. So it should look like that. Not exactly like mine, but everything that you highlighted should be gone now. So now we're going to join the turtleneck and the nude mesh together. When you join them, the name nude should be left and not your actual product that you made. So make sure it says the nude one and not the shirt you're making. So this is what it should look like. And now we're going to go ahead and move along. So now we're going to go into edit mode again and click on the turtleneck, and we're going to move the turtleneck back into the box. It's time to go back. It's time to go back home, but this time we're going to have to fit it in between those I don't know what to call it. I called it faces before. So where the broken faces are is where you're going to need to fit the turtleneck, the product you made, and you cannot let them touch the other ones. So basically the yellow does not need to touch the plain black faces, because there's gonna be problems, stressful problems. So don't let them touch. Just, it don't matter how small they have to be, just let them fit in there. And that was something I did not know before, and I had to learn the hard way. So after that, we're going to save it because we're going into a different blender now. We've done enough in this one. So we're going to open Blender 2.70 and we're going to do the finishing stuff in here, sort of. So we're going to go to weight paint, and you're going to click on the example and then the nude, and we're going to transfer the weights. Make sure your example is visible, don't forget. And I don't know why, but I just kept clicking and clicking and clicking. I just wanted to make sure that this worked out, you know. And you can see if it works out by going to this tool and then clicking on the vertex groups. And after that you no longer need the example mesh, so you can delete it. But yeah, click on all of these right here and make sure they line up to what they say. So make sure if it says the neck, that the neck glows, and you're good to go. And now you're going to go to vertex paint and click solid, and you're going to click the eyedrop tool, and you're going to click any area that's green already, and then, you know, you're going to set it so everything should be green. And then we can save this and get out of this and go back to Blender 2.78. Alright, so now we've reached the best part, the last part of Blender, of all the hard stuff. We're going to create our texture. So you're going to click this tool, you're going to type in whatever you want to. I named it UV texture. Make sure it's 1024 by 2048, and then you're going to click OK. You're going to go over to the camera, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see bake. I changed my margin to 2px because I just like the way it turns out. And you're going to click bake, and basically it's going to make you a texture. So when you go to object mode, you'll see what it looks like, and then you can go over here and click save. So now you're going to open a random product on Sims 4 Studio, and you're going to import your mesh, and then you're going to import your texture that you made using the bake tool. And you're done. You can make your recolors or designs, whatever you want to do at this point, but when you're done, you need to save this package into your mods folder so you can test it out in game, which is the most important step. So once you get into game, you need to make sure that the shirt can drag out using the tools, and that there's nothing that looks weird or it doesn't look weighed down. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you a lot. If you have any questions, you can still ask me and I will do my best to answer all of your questions. Anyways, I'm out. It took me forever to record this and edit and voiceover. I am ready to go play with my pets. Bye.